Here's Bruce Dunbar.
Some consider it a rite of passage. But according to the law, those under 21 don't have a right. Not when it comes to alcohol.
You make it from your own house? On your own computer at your own house?
Yes, sir.
How did you get the software to make this driver's license?
I'd rather not talk about this, especially on camera.
He was pulled over after leaving a liquor store.
The fake driver's license, which he said he made, shows his date of birth of September 6th, 1981. His real driver's license shows him September 6th, 1984.
So officers reason if numbers don't lie, then he must have.
Oh, you're not even an officer? Get out of here. No, I don't want to talk to you at all.
You don't want to talk to me about what you did?
Absolutely not.
Why not? Why don't you want to talk about it?
Would you like to talk to me about the mistakes you made in your life?
Underage and under arrest.
You're under arrest for buying alcohol underage and using a fake ID, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Some do use counterfeit IDs as their invitation to the party.
You just ask around with your friends and you can get one very easily.
And that's how you got yours?
Yes.
But catching the license holder isn't near the challenge of catching the license maker.
We were able to find a person that was willing to discuss with us where they got the fake ID. And from that point, it ended up with Mr. Van Cleve.
An alleged license maker, Todd Van Cleve, a 23-year-old student at ASU.
The IDs that we purchased were $100.
Graham says Van Cleve operated out of the Scottsdale home. He says undercover officers bought 15 fake licenses from 5 different states.
They could stand over his shoulder while he was actually running it through the computer, and then when it came a hot print off the press, they were able to take their licenses.
Would Van Cleve make an ID for someone other than an underage customer?
I decided to go ahead and take a photograph of myself and use a Middle Eastern name.
This photo, this name.
He only just questioned why, and our undercover officer said, well, he gave me the money for it. I don't know the reason, and he said okay, and he decided to make it.
Investigators arrested Van Cleve last fall. A search of his home turned up equipment allegedly used to make IDs.
You have basically a college student, and there's accusations that he's the guy you go to get a fake ID so you can get into the clubs.
David Cantor is Todd Van Cleve's attorney.
This has been going on for years and years and years, all the way back into the 50s, etc. And it now takes somebody and try to make them a felon to put them away for years and years and years in prison. It just doesn't seem right.
George Graham says investigators found a computer disk in Van Cleve's home that contains some of his handiwork. Row after row after row of fake licenses, more than 900 altogether.
I would say that this was a very lucrative business.
One that apparently flourished by word of mouth. Where do you find these people with the fake IDs?
It's a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. You never know who the person is.
Take a deep breath and blow hard for me, please. Hard. Hard.
Investigators found this high school student in a Scottsdale nightclub last month.
You seen that? Show you've been drinking.
I don't know.
And at 18 years old, it's not good. It's against the law for you to consume any alcohol.
The teenager registered a blood alcohol content of 0.13.
Oh, wow. After one drink, that's a lot.
Well, what kind of drink was it? Was it a shot or was it hard liquor? What were you drinking?
No, hypnotic and pineapple juice. I only had one.
Counterfeit IDs make a lot of underage drinking possible.
It's a huge problem in Arizona. We are seeing an increase in fake IDs statewide, but specifically around the universities.
The Department of Liquor alone collects 100 fake licenses every week.
I think there are tens of thousands flying around out there.
Many in the hands of young people who think a so-called rite of passage is their right to drink, law or no law. How old are you?
I'm 20.
So you're not that far from 21?
Nope.
Why not wait just a little bit longer?
Because everyone goes out and has fun, and we don't worry about it.
In Tempe, Bruce Dunbar, Fox 10 News.
His attorney says that Todd Van Cleve is a good kid with a good family, and he's never been in trouble with the law before. Again, he was arrested and released and has not been charged with anything yet. The Department of Liquor has completed their investigation and submitted a report along with Van Cleve's computer equipment to the Attorney General's office.